Hey everyone, and welcome to Money Moves for Teens. My name is Talia Levy, and in this podcast, I will be talking about business, entrepreneurship, and of course, money. I hope you take something away from this episode and enjoy. Making money while you sleep sounds like a dream, and I want to let you know that achieving that dream as a teenager is completely possible. And the way that dream becomes a reality is with something called passive income. Many jobs can generate this income for you, and today I'll talk about 7 of them you can begin as a teen. In my last episode, I've already been over 7 examples, so both of these episodes combined make 14 total ideas, so I'm sure you'll find a job you like that you can start today to make passive income. To fully understand the concept of passive income, I suggest listening to my 10th episode titled, Is It Possible to Make Money While You Sleep? Because I completely explain what passive income is and why it is super beneficial. Like my last episode, I'm splitting these jobs into categories, so the first 3 ideas are in the writer category, the next 3 fall under portfolio income crossovers, and the last job is in the influencer category. Now, I'll quickly recap what passive income is in case you missed my 10th episode. Passive income is when you invest in or create something initially that keeps making you money without you having to do anything. You don't have to continuously maintain it on a daily basis for it to keep generating income. And this creates financial freedom because instead of trading your time for money, you can do things you enjoy on a daily basis while still being assured you are making enough money to support yourself. Creating these streams of passive income will take time and sometimes money to start, and they usually do not turn into multi-million-dollar businesses overnight, but if you keep working hard, you can enjoy the benefits of financial freedom in your future. Starting off the writer category, the first way you can start making passive income is by writing a book. Now, this might seem daunting, but it really does not have to be. Writing a book doesn't need to mean writing thousands of pages or doing tons of nonfiction research. If you really like English at school and have a fictional short story you wrote for a project, that's a book. Or if you were doing a research project and went above and beyond with your paper, you can turn that into a book. Maybe you have a younger sibling who you come up with many stories to tell them before bed. You could compile those stories and create a children's novel. Books come in many forms, and don't be intimidated by this job, especially if you know you have a passion for writing that you really want to pursue. You make money every time you sell a book you write, and there are a number of places you can sell your product. One you can look into is the Amazon self-publishing service at kdp.amazon.com. As I mentioned in my previous episode, I won't be going over every step you should take in the process of starting these jobs, but of course, if there are specific ones you would like more guidance on, let me know and I can dedicate a whole episode to that one job. But to start, I would visit the Amazon site and do further research into the process, such as what percentage of sales will Amazon take and where will people go to purchase your book. Another side note, just because I say writing a book doesn't have to be super difficult, this doesn't mean you should sell the first thing you come up with and put onto paper. You can still go through and read articles on self-publishing and writing books in general. Improve upon your skills with prompts or writing workshops, and always be trying to improve your craft. The second way you can start making passive income is by starting a blog. If there's a topic you love talking about with other people, like business or personal finance for example, you could create a blog and reach many people with your words and your thoughts. Just find your niche or the specific audience you're trying to reach, think about the value you can bring to other people, and consider how you will promote your blog. And like with writing a book, learning and practicing the craft of writing will result in an improvement of your skills. Also, you can make a note of all the positive qualities of your favorite blogs and think about how you might include those into your own. The first way a blog can make money is through affiliate marketing. I went into full detail about affiliate marketing in my last episode, and know that you can apply it to not only blogs and writing, but just in normal conversation as well. Affiliate marketing is when you earn commission or a piece of profit by promoting other companies' products or services. So for example, I really like a certain notebook I got off of Amazon, and I'm telling everybody I know that they should get that notebook. If the people I tell decide to buy the notebook, I could actually be making money from those recommendations. Amazon has one of the biggest affiliate programs, so if I sign up for the program, receive a unique link to give to others that lets Amazon know I was the one who specifically recommended their product to you, and if you decide to purchase the notebook, I will make money from that because I am helping them gain customers. I am helping them make more money. So in return, they give me a piece of their profit. Blogs use this as a way to monetize by mentioning products or services they like and providing their readers with those unique links so they can make a commission off of it. And affiliate revenue can grow to a large amount, especially if you have a loyal audience who really trusts your words. You can sign up for affiliate programs that encompass many different products or services, like the Amazon Associates program or the eBay Partner Network. And you can also sign up for programs that are brand-specific products or services such as Canva or Adidas affiliate programs. But keep in mind, if you include affiliate links in your blog, you should make a disclaimer that you will receive money if people purchase from your links, so people know what's going on behind the scenes. The second way a blog can monetize is with Google AdSense. And this is part of blog passive income, but this is also a whole passive income stream in itself, so this will act as a two-in-one. Google AdSense is a website you can sign up for to include ads on your blog, website, whatever. You make money based on something called CPM, which means cost per 1,000 impressions. Advertisers will decide if they want to promote a product or service on your site based on how large your audience is, your audience demographics, and more. So I would look into Google AdSense and how you should get started when it comes to making money from your blog. But no, this is also an income stream for people like YouTubers or anyone that has a website in general. You could have a website for a tutoring business you can include ads on. So Google AdSense is the third passive income stream. I'm interrupting this episode to let you guys know about 2 new additions to Money Moves for Teens. First, I have created outline and discussion guides that go along with every episode I put out. They provide an overhead look as to what each episode is about, and they include discussion questions at the end so you can go into further conversation with others on the topic for the week. They are only $3, so visit my site, buymeacoffee.com/TallyLevy to get them now. Print them out and talk about them with friends and family. Second, I started a Money Moves for Teens YouTube channel. If you're a visual learner, you should check out the animated versions of my episodes on my channel. It's the same great information as my podcast episodes, just in a video form. Watching the full videos and sharing them with people you know will help me out greatly. You can always visit my website for more information at moneymovesforteens.weebly.com. Now back to the episode. Now we're moving into the portfolio income crossovers. If you missed my 9th episode, I talked all about portfolio income, and I explained how some people consider portfolio income a subset of passive income because your investments are primarily passive. To recap, portfolio income is the money you make from your total investments, and I have 3 examples of how you can start making some as a teenager. And remember, these examples fall under both income categories. So the 4th way you can make passive income is through savings account interest. Interest simply means the cost of using someone else's money. When you lend money to someone or let someone else hold your money, they will usually pay you interest. So if you are making active income or have some birthday money, you can put that in a savings account and earn interest on the money. It won't be a lot, but it's good to start with something. You can ask your parents if they would set one up for you through their bank or however they choose to do it. 5th, you can start earning capital gains. If you break down the term, you can think of capital as money and gains as increase. So basically, this is when there is an increase in your money. The way you calculate capital gains is by taking your selling price minus your purchase price. A common example of this is when you buy stock for one price, then later sell it for a higher price. If you buy stock, you are buying a share or a piece of ownership in a company. So if you buy $3,000 worth of shares in a company, and let's say in the next 5 years that grows to the price of $3,500, if you decide to sell your stock in the company, your capital gain would be $500, $3,500 minus $3,000. To start earning this income, you can ask your parents to open a custodial investment account for you. This simply means your parents are controlling the account until you're 18 or 21 because you are a minor. But even though they control it, you should still be a part of the investment decisions. To get started, you should keep it simple and invest whatever amount of money you choose into the S&P 500 index. This means you're investing and buying ownership in a small piece of the 500 largest companies in the US stock exchange. By doing this, your money is rising and falling pretty much based on what the total market is doing. And because you're putting your money into many companies at once, you're not overwhelming yourself by choosing specific companies to invest in, like Nike or Foot Locker. Investing into individual companies requires much more research, and you're taking on more risk. Especially when starting out, you will see the most gain in the future if you buy into the total market and hold your money, instead of frequently buying and selling your shares in individual companies. Hopefully, over time, you will see how much your investments grow, and much later down the road, you can earn those capital gains. The goal now is to just keep adding money to your investments. The sixth way you can begin earning this kind of income is through dividend-paying stocks. Now you know what a stock is, so when companies have dividend-paying stocks, that means on a regular basis they are giving a portion of their company's earnings to investors. You have invested in their company, and over time if they do well, you have money coming in regularly, which is how this becomes income for you, but not all companies offer these types of stocks. Some companies in the S&P 500 index pay dividends, so you can start gaining the benefits of those now as a teenager. Once you earn them, you have the option to automatically reinvest your dividends and keep adding to your investment balance. To start investing for the benefits of capital gains and dividends, you can look into some investment companies when making these custodial accounts, such as Charles Schwab and Stockpile. Another option is to make an account through your parents' bank or their own investment accounts, but it varies between different ones, so check if that's an option first. I will link both of those sites I mentioned down below so you can check them out. I will also have other episodes in the future that go into more detail about investing as a teenager and why it's very beneficial. I definitely recommend listening to my 9th episode titled How to Grow Your Money Over Time as a Teen after you finish this one to fully understand what portfolio income is and why starting to make some as a teenager will help you out so much in the long run. This last job is for the influencers. The 8th way you can make passive income is through audience donations. I'm thinking of this passive income stream more for people who have some sort of audience, whether that be through their business or social media. You don't even need to have thousands of listeners or viewers to ask for donations. If you're providing value to people through a podcast, blog, YouTube video, whatever it may be, you can give your audience the option to donate to you and support you. This is not a super consistent stream of income, but it's a nice bonus for some. Websites like Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon help people do this. And I can link both of those websites down in the description. So that was all for the 7 jobs you can start to earn passive income. You can write a book, start a blog, or start using Google AdSense. You can earn savings account interest, invest now to make capital gains in the future, or make money from dividend-paying stocks. And lastly, you can ask for audience donations. Add these to the 7 jobs I talked about in my last episode, and you'll get a total of 14 job ideas to start making passive income as a teenager and eliminate the need to trade your time for money. Of course, there are more than the 14 ways I just talked about, but I think there were many ideas in there for teenagers, and I'm sure you can start one of those today. And the jobs in my last episode fall under totally different categories, so if none of the ones I talked about today really interested you, then check out episode 11. And again, if you want me to go into more detail of starting one of these certain jobs, let me know and I'll take you through every step of the process. Also, as I went through and explained each job and where you can start, there are some age details I did not mention, but they are important. I want to make the disclaimer that some sites you have to sign up for may require you to be at least 18 years old, and if that is the case, respect the policies and ask your parents if they would create an account for you with their information. I know for a fact signing up for Google AdSense requires you to be 18, so really double check the website's policies and abide by them. Be sure to listen to my 10th episode to gain further knowledge on this topic of passive income, and let me know on Twitter which job you would consider starting. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to listen to this week's episode and learn something new. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions through my Twitter at MoneyMovesForTeens or through my Instagram at tally.simone_. If you decide to follow, you will be notified every time I release a new episode, and I do frequent polls about my podcast so you all can be part of my podcast decisions, such as choosing episode topics. If you are more of a visual learner, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel where I create animations for these episodes. It's the same great information, just in a video form. If you would like to continue building on what you learned this episode while supporting my podcast, in my descriptions I always have an outline and discussion guide. You can also go to buymeacoffee.com/tallylevy and access them through the shop section of my site. Print out the guides for your favorite episodes and talk about them with friends and family. Also, if you like Money Moves for Teens, be sure to give a rating and share it with those who will benefit from the information. I hope to see you next week. Bye!